Today we're going to talk a little bit about the operating system, macOS Mojave. So that's what I'm running here. This is Apple's webpage about the product itself. To confirm that that's actually what we're running, we can go up to the top left, the Apple. We can click About This Mac, and it will show us here some information about our computer, which includes the operating system and the specific version. Here we can see more information about the computer itself, the displays, how much storage space the hard drive has, how much RAM is in the memory, support, service, some of those different details. When we first start the computer, the main things that we interact with are the operating system. And the things that you're going to see first typically are the dock down here at the bottom, any icons that you may have on your desktop. All of this area, when you don't have any applications open, is the desktop, and then our menus up here. Now, some of these things do vary and respond to what you're doing. So right now, when I have the browser, when I have the internet browser Safari open and clicked on, our menus up here say Safari, right? And all of these menus are based on this. If I don't have Safari clicked on, if I click on my desktop, we can see here it changes to Finder, right? And so this menu is dependent on which application is active. When I clicked on my desktop, you might say, well, why does it say Finder? Why didn't it say maybe Mojave or macOS? So Finder is sort of the application in our operating system that we use to navigate, to look for things, to access things, stuff like that. Down here in the dock, we have quick access to some of the different applications. These are kind of like shortcuts that we can use to different applications. These here are applications that are running or that we have recently accessed. And then down here we have like downloads, you might have documents down here. We have our trash can as well. On the desktop itself, this is access to the filing system on the hard drive. So if we click here, we can go into different things like our documents, the desktop, downloads, other places like that, as well as the applications folder or some of the system files or stuff like that. On our desktop, we can also put things. We can put files, or we can create folders to hold more files. So on my desktop right now, I just have an images folder. If I click it, there's more stuff inside, right? I could have even more folders inside of here if I wanted to. So to add new folders, I'm right-clicking with my mouse and hitting New Folder. Depending on the setup on your computer, you might not be able to right-click, or rather, you might not have right-click enabled. You can also hold Control on your keyboard and click to get this menu so you can add new folders. And this is essentially what you first interact with when you start up your computer. In the next video, we'll talk a little bit more about some of the settings and how you can customize some of the aspects of your operating system.